So yeah, working the hill's good. It's still much of a up and over, and this is pretty dangerous. Well, dare I say, even probably dumb, because if it wasn't for those guys being so busy down below, and that's kind of what I'm banking on, is that you can be sniped from the flatland down below. What's up, friends, and welcome back to another World of Tanks console with Rona 47R as we're in the M50 Sherman. It's just me, you, and Cobra Commander as I continue to grind the Independence line, which happens to be the not a G.I. Joe Cobra action, no, and it's actually the Israeli line. Just turns out, side note, once upon a time in Cold War, the Independence was just this kind of nebulous, premium, nondescript lump, which happened to be like Cobra Commander stuff, or Cobra or G.I. Joe stuff. Well, I mean, I guess technically it would be Cobra, right? Because it had Hiss and the cat. But it's kind of evolved now where it is the Israeli line, which I'm having a really good time grinding. Really looking forward to getting up there to the more, historical. I mean, they're all historical. The M50 Sherman is historical. But, the heavy tank that they're using today, I mean, that's kind of cool. Anyway, so that's that. Back to the game, though. You've seen me play this tank a few times at this point, and it's I'm a little, I don't know. I mean, I'll probably go back and forth, but I'm definitely Cold War biased now in a positive way, where World War II will always have a fun place in my heart, whatever. That's where we started way back in 2013. But I just feel like the mechanics of the game and even the visual, I mean, I'm really curious. You guys let me know. Are the visuals different in Cold War? And what I mean by that, is it just me, or are the tanks more detailed? Like, to me, look at this M50. The way this tank is detailed, to me, that would have been only detailed in like the Fury or something, right? But this is just your average non-premium whatever tank. It's not even a skin. It's just that's just the tank. And I feel like there's more flair, I guess, right? Flair, detail. Anyways, well, we're up to 5 pens. I'm doing okay. I think, again, know your tank. This guy's pretty good because he's based off of the Sherman. Sherman. So yeah, working the hill's good. It's still much of a up and over, and this is pretty dangerous. Well, dare I say, even probably dumb, because if it wasn't for those guys being so busy down below, and that's kind of what I'm banking on, is that you can be sniped from the flatland down below. But anywho, luckily it's working out. 11 pens and peace out, homie. Making that 12 pens and 2 kills. You can see another Cold War piece here. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Always happy to hear your comments, but it's interesting how Cold War versus World War II, the consumables are different, right? So you have this repair mabob, right, where you get a little health regeneration boost. So, interesting. Meanwhile, over here on the Great Wall map, you guys know about the center. I'm calling it the center. It's not exactly the center, but for all intents and purposes, it's the center. And cutting through because, well, the enemy has been routed, and we're trying to get as much damage and points and whatnot before this guy dies. That didn't work out. By the way, I'm going to point out, not to brag or make it about me, but I want you guys doing this. It's just me. I'm kind of sappy. You know what? As much as you want to get that kill and damage and whatnot, always be kind to your teammates. Don't block them. Work together, not against each other. That sort of thing. Sometimes the aim in works out pretty well for me, but not so much with this snapshot action. So if I aimed in, I probably could have got another pen. Well, there it is. Someone captured. We had one guy left, but we crushed him so hard it was an epic victory. And the results being, well, coming in MVP with 2 kills, 2292 damage, and 1286 XP. Question, how come I came in first? I don't know. I mean, obviously we know it's XP, but I don't know. It wasn't besting in game for any of those items, but it worked out. So kind of proves my theory, guys. Love that. 100, almost 140,000 silver. Really proves my theory though, guys. Just support your team. Everything else falls into place. Be a team player. Guys, if you liked it, like it, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.